Sorry about that, folks. Headset wasn't connected, and I had to do something real quick. So yes, as I was saying, which the headset wasn't actually connected for, I woke up, and this is going to be a really short episode, because clocks were set back. I originally didn't know that. So I got an hour to myself. And I'm playing the game before work, and here we are, folks. Oh, and also I did my intro, but I was interrupted because I had to.
Yeah.
I am really out of breath.
Oh. Yep. Easy. Whoa.
Oh, I just saw that
Yeah.
damn thing.
Yep.
Please tell me I can ride the zebra.
Easy. Easy.
I don't even see this thing.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Oh man, guys, I think I should have said mission. Try and play it this 1 hour. Should play goddamn actual mission. That's disrespectful.
Come on, girl.
But it happened. And to the zebra we go.
Look here. Whoa, now. What they done to you? Yeah. Hey. Oh.
Let's go. Get him. I really do.
Yeah. Come on now.
My horse is stronger. Heavy though.
Come here.
Son of a bitch, of course. Feels so far away too.
Go. Easy, easy.
But don't make me a bitch. 'Cause I don't want to shit make me back towards the bed.
Easy.
grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage. Dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course, of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Misogyny, I say? Damn it, horsey.
Get out of these woods, and you'll find the road. It should lead you right through.
Yeah.
I understand you want me to do your mission. But I got myself.
Yeah!
Trust me.
Yeah!
This is why they say no drinking and driving.
All right, girl.
Or any of
Easy, girl. You're okay. That's it, girl. Yep.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Hey, they got braking physics.
Girl. Giddy up.
The horses are supposed to have some sort of like, well, it's kind of an auto drive. You won't run into plants if you hold max.
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss,
howdy, mister.
did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
Nah, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong.
Wait,
that
why is the
tiger's
lady
missing.
that's not-
I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
Your lion from Timbuktu, weren't he?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Of course. Which way to go?
Into them shrubs over there.
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and
This game
I'll
is
see if
weird
I
as
can
fuck.
find his track.
Okay.
Alright,
That first set of shrubs, that's where I lost sight of him.
I got it. Got it.
I'm gonna move.
It's not safe.
You paint
know
this
if I buy
dog? There's some pigment here. What's this? Oh, darn. Found your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy! Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
These hippies be getting me into some shit.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log.
Okay. Grubs up. Stay down.
Okay.
She won't be too far.
Shit.
I went out to find a tiger,
Cougar, you mean?
and I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and... Keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
I like it.
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
Whoops. I guess I'll go on that side. What are you doing, Marston? I'll help you lock the cage. Okay. So let me do that when I was crouched.
Alright. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure
Damn it,
thing.
you people.
Yep.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating. I would have thought, since they was close and all.
Wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming
Oh,
friendly
boy.
one minute, tender the next. Viciousness comes easy.
I might not be
I mean, I
able
should
to
know. I've run with a
fucking
few
internet,
myself.
bruh.
Is that right?
No, not really.
Nope.
Hey, I realize... Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr.
Really?
Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell
This thing I
Miss
kinda
Field,
like
he's
about
the ace
games
of
is
spades.
they leave room for when I don't actually have to
It's my
talk.
modest hope, one day, to be the world's
Sim, is
second
that you?
bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say
Yep.
you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5 at least. Depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days.
Oh, no way, bot. No way.
Best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Yeah.
This is how we do it.
around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one
Taking
of
the
them.
shortcuts, Brett.
I imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each...
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
Yeah, still haven't had anything to do with money in this game. Let's do Dutch's mission because I really would like to be able to use weapons again. That'd be nice. I mean, I can, but not the way I'd like to be able to. When did I get that? Where is this? I'm taking a deep breath.
Stay here, girl.
Oh, lale. Not even interested.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. That was a weird noise. Like acid digestion in your system or some shit. It's even skin cells or something reforming. You'd never know, man. But you know who would? A goddamn scientist. I'm sorry, lady. I ain't got time to help you.
Yep.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing
What
your
the hell did he
employment
do?
like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though. And it is costing this county its good name. And the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy.
Yeah.
Bill and I will follow.
Damn it, do I have
Climb
to-
on up. Let's go.
Oh,
Get here.
why aren't you getting on the wagon? Whoa.
Damn it. Get in the wagon.
Come on, we need to get moving.
I don't got time to get in this wagon, boy. I don't
Archibald?
understand.
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure.
What do you
Hey!
mean, motherfucker? I saved you
Archibald
earlier.
wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We
Oh,
appreciate
man,
that.
I need to
We
start
rounded up the
defense,
others
too. That's
soon
the worst
after.
part.
I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So,
Thank God I can't
these
jump out this car.
moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any
Oh,
grace
man.
to start with.
I have no
be there.
time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the other stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Yeah.
A little faster. It's fine. I
That
literally just
badge
started
rather
passing.
suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Get to the location.
Whoa! Hold up.
Don't stop.
You see that wagon?
You're ruining me.
These
Oh, man.
damn flies.
Shouldn't search the body yet.
I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Opened. Dude was. Beaten.
No.
What?
This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this.
That's what it just was.
Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Sure you will, bud. Come on, man. You're just dragging on. Don't be doing this. Let me ride.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Yes. What? We should have just definitely crossed.
Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State
Should have followed for the
Legislator.
game's sake.
Poor fella. Easy. We ain't in that much of a hurry. Go right at the crossroads.
I am.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them.
Beat
No
them
shame.
horses.
Bear right again here. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites.
I stopped listening. I just saw that spawn in.
Bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Big gang, big gang.
See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say?
Yeah, that's no bueno.
I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will you handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
I think I saw another one guarding the still. I'll get this feller trussed up.
Never thought of a cowboy being a fucking ninja. slow as fuck. Bless you, little man.
Good work, gentlemen.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
I think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Plant dynamite. What are we gonna plant? Yeah, let's just throw.
That belongs to the Lemoran Raiders, you sons of bitches! Shit! We got men over here! This fight will be your last!
I got nothing for days, bitches.
Where did these sons of bitches come from?
Not sure as though.
It's a real now, move! There's more coming up from those holes! Put you up there! Our business? We pay good money for that! Dead man walking, you are! Can't use the casualty list! Just won't go down!
Fuck.
Another one down! There are more by those huts! Let's clear them out! Say your prayers, Lord, you son of a bitch! Hope you're saying your prayers! Get in the hide and go, close one! I don't see any more. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
So many corpses to be looted, though. That's a bummer, man. I guess we'll leave him in the past. Leave him alone. Run away!
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of...
Finally,
Come on, move it.
we have a life
Move it.
on a land
Kind of
so
on
stupid,
schedule, too.
a
Let's
backwater,
groove it.
so back words that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
He's taking
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
You're gonna get fucked, kid.
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go!
On your word, buddy. Fuck you and your truck. I got you, guy. I'll be there.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking these shortcuts, but I don't give a fuck. I'm on a horse. There's no racing as a horse, especially when I got a race horse. Hey, this ain't you're as strong as ever. That's actually your horse doing all the work. What the fuck?
Yeah. You okay there, old man?
Says I'm not much of a rider, and I just like literally cut across the land. Oh wait, I'll do it one better now.
Final stretch. You really think?
Oh man.
You can hold that lead?
No doubt.
Of course I could. But I realized what the hell's going on with my goddamn horse. Fuck you, bitch. The lead, I'm keeping it. Hey, this stupid rabbit.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime. Yeah.
Drift with a horse.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. It's been fun, it's been real. We can explore camp for a bit. But then we'll have our little
Say whatever you do, well, please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon,
see
I'm
you later,
gonna kill
Preston.
somebody.
Don't
If you
do
don't
it.
stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll...
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers
Well,
in your
either
pillow?
way, I didn't
ain't
mean to get
lazy,
wrapped up in that.
Mr.
I was gonna
Morgan.
go
I'll
sell or
work, but
donate to the
not
butcher.
this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
anyways, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your guys' evening. Try and record as later as well.